Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. Help! I'm a catechist. My name is Helena Signori. I am the author of I Am the Mystery of the Real Presence of Christ in the Eucharist for Children, which is available on Amazon and in many Catholic stores. But I also am a veteran of Catholic school teaching, 22 years in a second grade classroom, and I have catechetical experience prior to that as I became a teacher at the age of 39, so now you can kind of calculate about how old I am. When I retired, I decided through prompting from the Lord that I wanted to share some quick ideas for catechists because it's very time consuming to lesson plan, and maybe I could help you out with some short video ideas. So today I'm going to lead you in an exercise, an interior prayer that I picked up somewhere along the way. It is a really nice way of visually trying to imagine going inside of your heart and meeting Jesus there. I used it with my second graders, but it is not juvenile. So you could do it all the way up with adults. And obviously you could do it with junior high, high school, if you can go that high, right? So what you would have your group do is close their eyes, and I will not do that part. So I'm just going to walk you through the steps. You're going to have them close their eyes and imagine that they are standing in front of an elevator door. They push the button. The elevator door opens and they step inside. The elevator's doors close, and they press down and they begin to travel down, 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 down. When the elevator doors finally open, they step out into a beautiful garden. There is a path winding its way through this garden, and they can hear maybe running water, and a soft breeze is blowing in the leaves. So you have them walk along this path. Please take this path and just sort of notice things as you go along the path. What do you hear? What do you see? How does it feel in this garden? Don't rush them too much as you're walking through this process with them, because you want them to get into their center and slow down a little bit. Then you will say something like, you come around the bend in the path and you see a bench. Go to the bench and sit down. What do you see? What do you hear? How are you feeling in this beautiful garden? Suddenly, you hear footsteps crunching along the gravel in the path. You look up, and coming from the other direction is Jesus. I want you to spend a minute or two thinking about, what would you do when you see Jesus coming towards you? And we'll just keep it quiet while you meet Jesus in that beautiful place. You could also vary the way you present this imagery by having Jesus sitting on the bench and you come around and you see him and you go up to him. So they don't have to share how it felt. They don't have to share what they would say to Jesus in that moment or what they would do. This is more about helping them connect to Jesus in their deep heart. After you've given the group enough time to process, and usually it's a good idea to maybe have candles lit and the lights low and people facing away from each other so we're not distracted by noises or sounds of our friends or little kids poking each other, right? Then you'll say, all right, it's time to say goodbye to Jesus for now. And then you have them, either if Jesus is sitting on the bench, you get up and leave, or Jesus could get up and leave. And then you get up and you take the path through the beautiful garden, past the running water. There might be a brook in there. You can paint a picture with your words until you get back to the elevator. Push the elevator button. The doors open. You go inside. The doors close. And then you push the up button. And slowly, slowly, the elevator returns. Open the doors and step out. You may open your eyes. After that prayer experience, which is a good follow-up to a deeper conversation you may have had in class, again, you don't want them to have to bare their soul, because there are things that are private that you share with Jesus. But we teach kids how to pray. The Lord's Prayer, the Hail Mary, lots of rote prayers. But being able to communicate with God on a deeper level and have a personal relationship with Jesus is so important. So you could say to them, now that I've walked you through how to get deep down inside of your heart, you can do this on your own and imagine that elevator. And if you want, you could open it up to discussion. What do you think the elevator image was helping you do? And hopefully, especially depending on the age group, they'll say it was like you went down into your heart where Jesus is. And that's exactly what you're looking for, to be able to go down into your soul, into your heart, and have a private conversation with Jesus. What would you tell him? And to remind the students that he is there waiting for you in that beautiful place, and he wants to tell you how much he loves you. He wants to listen to you, and he wants to let you know he will always be there waiting for you to come to him. So I hope that little scenario that you can walk your students or even young adults through will be something that you can use to lead people in internal prayer. God bless.